welcome back to another episode of Hooked and Humble. If you're new here, my name is Bianca, and in this episode, we're going to be making like different plushies and stuff and testing out different patterns because if you see my last video, I've been saying like I want to start selling at markets and stuff, and I realized plushies are the things that sell the best. So we're going to test out different patterns for different plushies. The first thing, I already did this one a couple days ago. It's this little octo plushie. It's really cute, but I think I want to test out, well, I know I want to test out a different pattern. This is cute, but this is not what I'm going for. I think I'm going for something more like this, especially with the balls at the bottom. The only problem is I'm pretty sure I tried out this pattern and I got mixed up somewhere, like this exact pattern I got mixed up somewhere. So I had to find a different one that it looks like this that I can understand or I don't know, figure out or whatever. So yeah, my first project is going to be trying to find an octo that I can actually make look like this instead of this one. This one is cute, but it's just not really what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's find that pattern. This one looks a little bit closer to what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna try this out and see how it turns out. So I finished it. This is how it looks. It's cute, but honestly, I like the ones with like kind of the balls at the bottom more than this. So I have to find a pattern that has like the ball tentacles at the bottom. And I think I had one saved in Pinterest that I tried, but I didn't really understand the pattern, so I messed it up. So I have to either find one that I can understand or just kind of take a different pattern and try to change it at the end to make it the tentacles with the balls, but I don't know if I could do that. Size wise, I don't know, I feel like this is like a big difference in size. I like how this is more round, but I don't know if I want it this big for it to be like a mini one, but it is cute. Like, I think it's a cute size. I just don't know if it's the right size for it to be like a mini octopus, but I'm gonna try to find a different pattern, so we'll see. Guys, I'm back. So basically these are all the octos I made. So I honestly think you saw these two already, but I'm not sure. So basically this one is a little lopsided. Maybe I should have stuffed it a little more, but this is the size. I decided I'm gonna do this size. Well, I'm gonna do two sizes. This is one of the sizes, and for this size I'm gonna do the little feet that kind of look like balls because I think this is cute with this size. And then I'm gonna do this size also, and for this size I'm gonna do the ruffle feet because I think this size looks cuter with the ruffle feet. So this is the mini one and this is the bigger one. Honestly, I actually do like this size, but maybe I did more rows. I will have to count the rows and see if I did more rows to get it to be this size because this yarn is smaller than this yarn. So to be this size, I probably need to do more rows. I'm going to count the rows and figure it out. But yeah, this is the bigger size. No, this one is a little bigger. I'm going to try to make it this size. And then I tried doing the bigger size with the balls at the bottom, but I don't know. I think it just looks weird. Like, it doesn't really look like an octa. I don't know. it just looks weird to me. So this didn't make the cut, and this didn't make the cut. This is Burnett blanket yarn, and this is Big Twist yarn. This is a size 5, and this is a size 6. I like using both type of yarns, but you know, Big Twist, Joann's is closing, and when I went to Joann's yesterday, I only found one color in the Big Twist yarn, and I told myself that was going to be my last. I found orange, and I told myself that was going to be my last Joann's haul. So I mean, if I do end up going back to Joann's, I could try to just go and stock up on the size 5 Big Twist yarns. If they do have it, like whatever color they have, I could try to stock up on that and just use it until it runs out. But I just feel like I should just get used to using a different type of yarn and just search for a different type of yarn that I'll actually be able to access. But anyway, so yeah, these are the Octos. So right now I have 4 done, which is nowhere near enough for a market. And they're not even really done because the ends aren't weaved in, but this will be for a later time. So I'm gonna put these to the side, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is a bee. And I just decided that I was gonna do a bee because I was supposed to do a bee a while ago. Like, I was supposed to make my little sister a bee, and I never made it for her. So I'm gonna practice that next. I think for the bees, I'm gonna do big bees and then mini bees. Like, I might have 3 sizes. I might do like a bee this size, a bee this size, and then a big bee. But it all just depends on whatever pattern I find online and stuff, because I'm just looking for free patterns online. And the only reason I don't want to buy patterns is because even with these, I had to try out 5 different patterns just for me to understand what's going on before I found a way for it to come out that I like. So I feel like I don't want to buy a pattern and I can't even understand it, and I have to go buy a different pattern and buy a different pattern. Like, some patterns are really hard to read. So I'm gonna try to find either hopefully a video or a pattern of a bee. Let me figure out what yarn I have for this bee. I don't think I have yellow. I was planning on making it in pink, so we're gonna try out pink and white first. And yeah, let's get into the bee. So I have this yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby a while ago, and they're both size 6. So I'm gonna make the big bee first because I think the big bee will be best with size 6. Then the smaller bees probably need size 5. So I'll make the big bee first, and I'm gonna go sit over on a couch while I make this bee, because hopefully I can find a tutorial on YouTube, and if I do find one on YouTube, I'm just gonna watch it on the TV. Okay, so this is the this is the bee. Y'all know me and not weaving my ends and go together real bad, but anyway, this is the bee. I feel like this is literally the perfect size for a medium bee. So I like this pattern. I like using this pattern for a medium bee. But 2 things. So 1, the pattern didn't say anything, and I didn't realize until the end, like, I should have sewed the mouth on before I stuffed it and closed it. But it didn't say anything, so I wasn't thinking about it until literally the end. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to sew this mouth on. So I tried to do it in a way where it didn't look weird, but it just ended up coming out looking so weird. So like, now it's okay. I know for next time. 2, I think I did the placement of the wings a little weird. Because like, I thought I measured it out well, but maybe I didn't. So next time I know to just like measure out the wings a little better. I'm telling you, at first this wing was like a little bit over here, and I just pulled it with the yarn and like sewed it to make it a little bit closer, but it was looking a little weird. So yeah, this is okay because this is the one. I'm just gonna give this one to my sister, so she'll get this one. Its smile looks so funny. I might have to keep this. And plus the eyes are uneven too, so that's not even helping it. This bee look like, I don't know. Like, this is not the smartest bee in a beehive. But it's okay. It's still cute. Okay. Well, so now I found a medium size, so basically I just have to find for the bee a large and a small size that I like. The only thing about this bee is that I think I don't want to use this type of yarn. I feel like it's cute. Like maybe I could use it for some of it, but I feel like this type of yarn kind of hides the stitches a little bit. And it was hard for me to see, especially working with the white yarn. It was hard for me to see the stitches. I like the other yarn. I think it's like Chanel yarn. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's that type of yarn that I actually like for the plushies, because you can see the stitches a little bit more, while this one hides the stitches a little bit more. So yeah, I want to try out the bee with the other yarn and see which one I like better. So basically, my next thing on my to-do list is to find a jumbo and a mini version of the bee pattern, so I can have those. And then after that, I'll be figuring out another plushie animal to do. Hey y'all, I want to come on here and give y'all a quick update. So first, I can't remember if I showed you guys this one, but this is the mini bee, the tiny bee I made. It kind of reminds me of like zombie, like a zombie bee. I don't know, like Monster High vibes. I just didn't have like the colors I wanted. I just had random colors with me at work, so I just did these 2 colors just to test out the pattern and see if I like it. And yes, I like the size. I liked how it turned out. I didn't make the wings because I was being lazy, but I will make those wings and add it to this. And then I started the jumbo bee, and it's turning out well so far. This is like I think this one right here is my first row of decreases. So I should be done soon. I have to add eyes, obviously. I have to finish the back, add eyes, and make the wings and stuff it. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good size, just what I'm looking at right now. So yeah, I stopped last night. When I was at work today, I didn't feel like crocheting this just because it was raining so much and I didn't feel like taking all of that out the car. So I just started a cat ear beanie at work. That's why it's been taking me a little bit. After work, I went to Michael's and I bought these colors. The yellow, the black, and the white, because I want to remake the jumbo bee in a yellow, black, and a white, because I think that would be so cute. Like, 1, I want to see it in these colors. 2, the goal of this video is not just to test out different patterns, it's also to test out different yarn. This one is the I actually don't remember what this one is. Give me 1 second. This one is the baby bee yarn from Hobby Lobby. Excuse me. This one is also the baby bee yarn. This one is just a size 5. And you guys know I tried out Bernette blanket yarn and the Joann's Big Twist, which we know that one is going out of business. I mainly use the Joann's yarn just to test some of the patterns, but I'm not really going to be able to use that yarn. I just have to use up what I have. Then I'm going to have to choose between the Hobby Lobby and the Michaels or the Bernette blanket yarn, because that won't be a choice any longer. So yeah, my goal is to finish up this pink bee today and then make the bee with this yarn to test out this yarn. This one is a little different though because it's a size 7. So I think I saw a size 6, but it wasn't in the right colors. And plus I didn't want to buy too much because the yarn wasn't on sale this week. I already spent just $30 on this. Like I said, my goal tonight is to finish up the pink bee, try out this bee, and I really wanted to start the jellyfish tonight. I wanted to try a jellyfish pattern and start that tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time because, like I said, I started a whole nother project during my lunch break, so I didn't get any of that bee done. And then I'm gonna have to start a whole new bee. Maybe if I put the wings to the side for now, but I mean that's a part of the process. Like I should just do it. So yeah, that's my small update, and I'll come back probably when I'm finished these 2 bees right before I start the jellyfish. Alright guys, I'm back. So basically I finished the bees. They're here behind me and one is on the side. So let me show them to you. So this is the jumbo bee. This is with the size 7 yarn. It came out so big. I'm so glad it came out like this because I didn't want to make a bee this size. So I used the perfect size yarn for it. I used the same pattern I used for this one, but there's 2 differences. 1, obviously the yarn size. This is size 6 and this is size 7. And 2, I did more stripes on this one than I did this one because since this one was so much bigger, I felt like I needed more stripes. So yeah, she's so cute. I love her. And then I added the little pink things under the eyes. She came out cute. I'm kind of like, I feel like I put her wings too far up. So I feel like with this one, I did it perfect. Like I put it it's like the first row of black, and then I put it like where the yellow is. So I should have paid attention and did that for the rest, but I didn't, and I kind of messed it up. But oh well, you live and you learn. So now I need to know, like now I know I need to pay attention to my wing placement so it actually looks right. Because honestly, I feel like this is the only one where I really, really like where I place the wings. And then, so I had this one also. This one was the first one I made. I forgot what pattern I even used for this one. I probably didn't do as much increases. But this one is cute. I don't know if I'm going to use this because I also have this one. And I don't know if I need 4 sizes. Like, I guess because they're a different size. I mean, I could. This could be like large and this could be jumbo. I don't know. But I do think with this one, the wings need to be like a tad bit bigger. Because they're looking a little small. And then, so this was the one that had like the weird mouth. I just cut the mouth out because I felt like it just looked too weird. Then also the wings were separated at first and I sewed them together because I felt like they looked better together. And then lastly, this is my baby one. This one okay, so with this one with the wing placement, I feel like I did it too far to one side. I think that's the only thing I messed up. So I should have just paid attention to that a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's so cute. Like, this baby bee is so cute. So yeah, I finished all the bees. I'm in love with this one. I know my sister's gonna love this one. She's probably actually gonna want this one, but I don't know. I don't know if I can get this one to her. I don't even know if I'm gonna sell this one because this is like my first bee ever. Well, no, this is my first bee ever, but this is my first jumbo bee ever, and this is like the one I absolutely love the most. So I don't know if I should give it up. But anyway, I know I told you guys I did want to start the jellyfish, but it is 11:06. It is 11:06. So yeah, I'm not starting a jellyfish tonight. I have work in the morning. If it was Friday night, it would be different, but it's Wednesday night. So good night, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hi everyone, I'm back. So just giving you a little update. Today we got this done. And this is all we will be getting. Well, yes, I did. I started this today during my lunch break. We got this done, but I'm stopping here because this part was easy. But then I got confused when it was here. And I don't really know what's going on. So I think I have to find like a video tutorial. And I'm probably going to have to start over. Or maybe like just frog up to here. But that's not something I feel like doing tonight. Like, I was just kind of over it. So I just did a little bit more of my cat ear beanie that I've been doing. I've been taking so long to finish this, but this has been just like more of a in-between thing when I don't feel like working on plushies. So it's whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be done crocheting for the night though, because I'm a little bit over it. I didn't crochet a whole lot today, but it's whatever. So it's like 10 o'clock. I kind of want to go to bed early. And then also before I go to bed, I want to pick out something else to do because I don't know if I'm going to feel like doing this tomorrow. Like tomorrow I might say, okay, let me figure out what's going on with this jellyfish. Or I might say, I'm over the jellyfish. Let me figure out something else to do and then come back to the jellyfish later. So I'm going to look through some patterns and read through them and see if there's something like that's easy that I can start while I'm on my lunch break tomorrow. I might try something new tomorrow because the jellyfish is giving me a hard time, but I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I don't know what the vibe is going to be tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be feeling tomorrow. But I'm going to stop talking because I need to brush my teeth and wash my face, and I want to go lay down in bed early tonight so I could just maybe scroll a little bit, find a project that I want to do tomorrow, and go to sleep early because tomorrow's Friday. I want to have a good day, wake up early, go to work, finish work, have a good day, come back home and crochet, and then I have the weekend free. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, good night. Hey y'all, I'm back. So first, look, I got new glasses. And these glasses are so funny because I picked these out because they were clear. And I'm like, I want some clear glasses this time because I got black last time. I always alternate every year. Why I put my glasses on? We walk outside the mall because I get my glasses from the mall. We walk outside, walk to the car. Why do they turn blue? They changed colors, y'all, and I did not know that. The people did not tell me that my glasses changed colors. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I guess it's cool, but I didn't want glasses that change colors. I didn't want blue glasses. I want clear glasses. So I think it's like when I go out into the sun, they change colors. And I was just like whatever. Oh well. They should have told me that. Like, I feel like it's weird that they didn't tell me that. But I already saw a sign on the wall that said they don't do refunds. They only do store credit. Which, I mean, I would just get another pair, but it's whatever. I don't feel like it. So I just got my prescription. Like, I'm glad before I left, I got my prescription written down just in case I do want to get like a different pair of glasses. So what I might do is I might just go online and see how much another pair will cost and have 2 pairs. So anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update. So here's what I've been working on. This is my attempt at an axolotl. So yeah, obviously I'm not done, but I made a few mistakes. So one of my biggest mistakes was I closed it off. This was even like deeper in there and I had to pull it out some. I closed it off and I forgot to add the eyes. There are no eyes on it. And I'm like, so I was going through pulling the string out. But then I just like was looking at it and decided that I really didn't like it. And I was going to try to trust the process because this is supposed to be a little bit more flat and there's going to be fins on the side. But then because I think the pattern called for a certain stitch, like a decrease, and you know, a lot of times with decreases there are holes. I don't like this part is just getting me. I don't even know if you guys can see, but it's so open and I don't like that. And it's like, I mean, I could put some yarn there to close it, but I don't like having to do that. I just feel like the shape of this didn't come out right. Like, I'm not loving it. So I was like, and I already forgot to add the eyes and I closed it up and it's going to be like a hassle pulling that string out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just scrap this, like throw it to the side, whatever. So this was definitely a humbled moment, like that jellyfish. I did find another pattern for like a different type of axolotl, but I don't know if I want to actually work on that. Like, I didn't enjoy really working on this. It was more those, I felt like I was working like at a job. Like, this was my job and I was just working, as like opposed to when I was making the bee and the octopus. I actually was excited to make those ones. So I just decided that I'm gonna put it to the side now. I probably will find another pattern and make one eventually, because from what I hear, they do kind of sell well. And sometimes I feel like when you have a job, like if I'm gonna go to markets and sell, that's gonna be my job. And when you have a job, everything you do is not gonna be something that you absolutely love. So maybe I will find a different pattern and make one. But today is not the day for that. So I was really trying to give you guys another finished product. Like, I did the bees and I did the octopus. I started the jellyfish. You guys know how that turned out. And then I have this axolotl. You know how that turned out. I was really trying to give you guys another finished product. And it's like, yeah, this is called Hooked and Humbled. So it's like, okay, you guys expect to see some things not always turn out. But I'm trying not to end this video right here. But maybe I'll look for something easy. Like, I have some yellow yarn. Maybe I'll try a duck. I'm gonna try something easy. I'm gonna try something small, easy. Like, I wanted to do something bigger for you guys, but I'm gonna try to do something small, easy, and quick so I can end this. So I can give you guys one more little finished product and not end off on a bad note. So hopefully we have 3 out of 5 like okay. So let me find something quick and easy to do that I can throw in at the end, so you guys we could end on a good note and I can give you guys one more finished product, and then I can move on to some other stuff, because I've been doing one row of that little blue cat ear beanie. Like, it doesn't take that long to make a cat ear beanie, but it's okay. It's okay. So let me figure out something and I'll be back. So basically I decided to make a snake, and I think this green yarn is gonna make a really cute snake. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully this is a hit, because we did have a few misses and I really do want to have more hits than misses in this video. But it seems pretty simple, but knock on wood, because I don't want to say that and then mess stuff up. So we're gonna get into the snake and see how it turns out. I'm probably gonna like start it, then take a break, because me and my boyfriend are gonna go for a little walk. But yeah, let's get into the snake. I'm back. So this is the snake. This is the finished product. It looks so cute. I love it. I just wrapped it up so it kind of looks like how a snake will sit, but this is how long it is. This is my last project of the videos. First, we did all these little octo plushies just to figure out the patterns that I like. I still haven't weaved in all these ends, as you can see. I'm the queen of not weaving in ends. Then we did a bunch of bees. Here's the tiny baby bee, the mid-sized bee, the large bee, and the jumbo bee. And then we had two other projects that kind of were a miss, the jellyfish and the axolotl. And then lastly, we did the snake. So that's gonna be it. And I know this wasn't really a part of this video, but I did finish the panel for the cat ear beanie. So all I had to do was tie these sides together and then weave in the ends, and I'll be done with that. But I just decided to show you guys that because I was talking about it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We're all done with this episode of Hooked and Humbled. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share this video with a friend. Bye.